My brain does not want to do this today, but I have a schedule to keep to.
A schedule you set up?
You gotta call me out like that?
Look, if he didn't say it, I was going to, but you really do set up your own video schedules. You could change it if you wanted to.
Yeah, I could, and I'll admit, it wouldn't really change a lot if I did. I get about 10 to 50 views on a video unless I hit a current event subject or do some ridiculously long video, like my silly elf video. I'll probably do that in the future, maybe, we'll see. But if I do change anything, it'll lead to YouTube punishing me slightly. That being said, I don't really grow the quality of my videos, so that will also hit me like a truck. Let's be honest, this MS Paint cartoon style ain't exactly unique and ain't exactly eye-catching. Add to it, my usage of a microphone is pretty shit as well. Audio spikes, background noise I can't seem to isolate, inconsistent music, and such. I know my issues are my own fault. I'll work on getting better though.
Is that your video for today? You're going to bitch about whatever you're posting these videos to?
YouTube.
Did you just call me a tube?
What? No, it's a website. Don't be stupid.
I don't think that's still around. Never heard of it.
After the 40th millennium, I have high doubts that the stupid website will still exist. In my time, though, it's available, and I enjoy making these things.
So, what will this video be about? We have a lot more lines than we usually do.
I was thinking about talking about a game called Traveler, specifically the 2008 Mongoose Traveler. I don't think this game is for sale anymore, but there was a new edition published in 2016, but I'm not putting in that much effort to find it. My channel is Old Campaign. May as well be fitting by talking about older editions of this game, right? Anywho, this game, character creation has 14 steps. I really shouldn't have spent so much time talking. I think I'm gonna have to reformat my video in order to condense this into one 10-minute length. Okay. 1. Role characteristics, which are strength, dexterity, endurance, intelligence, education, and social standing. Most of these are obvious, but the difference between int and edu is essentially the difference between wisdom and intelligence in D&D. They just renamed them respectively. INT is WIS, EDU is INT. Makes sense? No. Good, moving on. Choose some background stuff, like your homeworld and skills. It looks like homeworld does give you some bonuses in your skills, depending on the type of world. There's a small list here of what gives you what to wear, but remember there's a lot of skills. Some have multiple sections, like how knowledge skills in 3.5 used to have 3 different slots for blank sections, which is also why religion checks in 5th are intelligence-based, you idiots. Skills are admin, advocate, animals, athletics, art, astrogation, battle dress, broker, carouse, comms, computers, deception, diplomat, drive, engineer, explosives, flyer, gambler, gunner, gun combat, heavy weapons, investigate, jack of all trades, language, leadership, life science, mechanic, medic, melee, navigation, persuade, pilots, physical sciences, recon, remote operations, seafarer, sensors, social sciences, space sciences, stealth, steward, streetwise, survival, tactics, trade, vac-suit, and 0G. I'm genuinely not even going to attempt to describe all of those. You then choose a career, which is like your class. You can jump in and out of them, but you don't get a lot from them. You don't exactly level up, you do gain bonuses from them. agent, army, citizen, drifter, entertainer, mariner, merchant, navy, nobility, rogue, scholar, and scout. Some of these definitely overlap, but each gives you certain things like cash on certain things to spend, boost to skills and attributes, special abilities sometimes, and the such. But you also need to qualify for said careers as well. You cannot regain a career you've already had in the past. Get stuff for it. If it's your first time taking it, you get the basics. We'll assume that. Then you choose specializations, which gives you more crap from that career. I could go into that, but I'm flipping around this PDF too much. I admit, I don't hate this so far, but the steps ask you to roll if you survive the career, which brings up some questions I don't want to ask, but will. It seems it essentially tells you if you're fired and you skip 2 steps. If not, you roll for events and advancements to see what ranking you get in that job. But step 9 is confusing as hell. Increase your age by 4 years. This is character creation. Why did I start with an age in mind, then add more? And if your character is over 34, roll on an age table? I'm not hunting that. I don't like this at all there. If you leave a career, roll for benefits. Hopefully you get a severance pay. If you did leave for any reason, start back at step 3 and figure out your career. If you run out of options, you can take draft or drifter. Draft lets you take a career back, but you can only do it once. Step 12 is just figure out who and what your character knows in connections, then find a campaign skill pack, which lets you put skill points around. It looks like there are several that give you different benefits. Traveler, mercenary, trader, starship, explorer, diplomat, investigator, and criminal. Some of them overlap with others, but each one of these will give a +1 to several skills. Then you buy gear and a spaceship. Genuinely, there's a lot more to this game. Like, I can't even begin to tell you how much. Oh, I just found the table for specialties. Neat. Here it is again. But, again, that's a small list I just told you. And I can give you a review. This game is insanely complicated, and it's not easy to get into. It is not very new player friendly, but if you're someone like me who likes 1,098 different choices, like rolling the most common dice in the world, this is a 2d6 system. I didn't mention that. And likes getting into trouble because of how the game works against you, you might actually enjoy this. All in all, I give this game an 82%. It has some major flaws, but it also appeases the choice part of my monkey brain. This is a system that is incredibly complicated, but that complexity gives ample opportunities to thrive and die. In such things, it will be nearly impossible to get new players to try it out, I'll admit. I want to see what the latest edition from 2016 is like, but that'll have to wait until I start drawing a paycheck. But I need to start nagging my illustrator for progress reports, so...
David, what's that?
What? What's what? Is that a warp portal?
Wait, in the Ghoul Stars?
What? They interrupted my closing lines. Nah, we ain't gonna have that. Looks like we'll have a fight on Wednesday. Shove off.